gem.
Why do you look so awkward?
Okay, I won't beat around the bush. Oh, and I'm sorry for interrupting your rest.
Awesome! Just give us your order.
Hey, friends don't order each other around. I'm just here to share some news. Remember what we talked about before parting ways?
Oh yeah, you mentioned how Auroron has always wanted to save Natlan, and something about his soul being fragmented. Paimon and the Traveler discussed.
I agree with your hypothesis. And just Auroron came back.
What? He came back?
I told him to give up. Apparently,
I'm surprised you let him go at all.
I had to prioritize my tribe. Besides, the situation was intense. I couldn't focus on outside and inside. Plus, he was on guard. He knew I would try. All these years of calling.
Don't say that! Your tribe all raised him together.
You're right. Seeing him come back. He's not only a child of the Masters of the... Besides, Auroron is my apprentice.
Wait, what are you...
Look. Remember how I said Auroron's soul is fragmented? This is and this gem is what makes the talisman work. It just so happens that Auroron is due for a gem replacement. You guys know Aoife, right? Aoife doesn't know what's going on, so he agreed. He probably suspected that I
That's amazing. You can do something like that?
Most people can't, but I can. That trick he used to bring you to the Night Kingdom isn't anything special, by the way. My technique?
So in other words, we have a whole...
The kid thinks he can take me on?
That's amazing, Seat Lolly. Let's take a look right away.
Once we get to the bottom of this... I know he thinks of me as his grandma.
Huh, that's a tough question. Paimon doesn't have a grandma, so she's not the best person to ask.
To be honest, I've always doubted my ability to look after him. I didn't stop the ceremony all those years, but if I stop here, it will haunt me until I'm 500 years old. Yeah, you're right. First anger, then tears. Oh, wait!
You're just making it worse, Traveler!
I need to look at his memory. Even if he resents me, I don't care. And I won't blame him. A family...
You sure you'll be okay?
Did you just say...
Is that okay? We have a pretty good reason to see it too, don't we? Because,
You really mean it? Fine. You can come. Just promise me you'll see this through.
Don't worry, we're professional.
Then All right, time to... you heard it here? Are you ready?
Look how good you're doing. You'll grow into nice big red. And you? Aoife says you're taking up too much space, but I think...
Hey! How's it going, Auroron?
Good. How are you?
Can't
No, just some...
Sounds fascinating.
They told me you were coming.
By the way, I ran...
No, don't worry. I'll find a way for him. I've already wrapped your...
You really knew...
Light up the smoke and you can see the path through the shadows.
Hey.
Appeared out of nowhere?
It's the Fatui if you run into them.
You're from the Masters of the Night.
I enjoy living... I guess you're from the Fatui. The one everyone's calling...
Not an inaccurate. I'm looking for someone who may be known to you.
Granny? What does an outlander... I've heard the name.
There's no point to further questioning if you insist on hiding things from me. I shall seek...
Oh, he could tell I was lying and now he's leaving? Hey! At least...
It's none of your concern. I have my own means of tracking her down.
Why are the Fatui looking for her? What does she have? I can't just let them go like this. I have to figure out what they're planning. They've just been studying the ley lines and asking for leads on Granny.
The situation has seen no true improvement.
My lord!
Ignore him.
He knows I'm following him, but he doesn't seem to care. He's strong, I can tell. But there's...
What is it?
My lord,
A ley line disturbance. Certain
That was a spell from the Masters of the Nightwind. How did he do that so easily? Soulfaring is supposed to be extremely difficult.
I feel much better. Thank you, my lord.
Think nothing. Stay vigilant and continue to gather information. However, there's no reason to over-engage.
Yes, sir.
Why are the Fatui fighting against the Abyss? I've been following him this whole time and still they ignore me? It seems like his subordinates referred to him as the cap, and now he's headed to the stadium. That's...
You two, with me. Everyone else, wait here as instructed.
Yes, sir.
He's going inside? But the Pyro Archon is in there.
Forgive me, my lord. Allow...
This nation is...
Yes, sir.
He just walked straight into the stadium. What is he gonna do? They're both incredibly strong. How long will they have to fight until someone comes out on top? Wait, this feeling. Just like the other day near the ley lines, it's faint, like a soul's trying to escape. Is that why he's looking for Granny? If he dies here, then all clues will be lost. I can't let...
As for you, I must confess.
No matter how dense the fog, as long as the sun remains, we cannot turn day into night. You don't have much time, and...
I'm beginning to see just how useful you heard something from here.
No need to force yourself. I've never seen anyone match the Pyro Archon in battle before.
I didn't expect you to...
You know I've been following you. What?
When walking in the forest, it is only natural to encounter wild beasts. However, not every beast...
And yet, one of those very...
Then speak.
I didn't save you because I wanted something. My soul is more perceptive than others. I can sense that the ley line... The questions you asked her just now, well...
So, you can tell the truth. That was quite a reckless decision to make. I'm not sure you...
There's no turning back for me now. What I did back there is going to get me in a lot of trouble. You attacked the Pyro Archon in broad daylight, and I used my spell to save you. So...
Seem to care little for my thoughts on the...
It's too late for that. Start from the beginning. Why are you
Explain your relation to her first.
Lali is my elder and my teacher.
If you truly wish to protect her, you should have let me perish at the Pyro Archon's hand. Yet...
I want to do something to change Natlan for the better. Something I can accomplish with my own two hands. You're...
Strange. Citalali is said to be the legendary Granny Eastly. Someone can...
Why do you need knowledge on the Night Kingdom?
That is not something you need to...
Don't forget, I saved your...
Do you not believe the Fatui capable of betraying a debt?
People can lie, but souls cannot.
You may not live among your tribe, but you certainly know their trick. Let's go. We'll see if you have what it... I see. Interesting approach.
Worth trying, I think.
Rather than weaving a net to protect the ley lines, this method would address the root problem by reconstructing.
Woo!
Traveler, Paimon.
Paimon's fine, just,
Of course. I'm just... Oh, I'm so... After everything, he still can't let go of the past. For some reason, he thinks he owes something to the people. Now that he's all grown up, he thinks no one can tell him what to do. He thinks he can just run. I'll show him. If he tries to run one more time, he's got another thing coming.
maybe stubbornness runs in the family!
Is that supposed to be a compliment? Anyway,
Yeah, the captain's... What does it even mean? Something...
the loom of fate?
Oh, Anyway... If he really wants to manipulate...
Which means,
Why is he so
yes, she needs to know about...
Malika!
Traveler, Paimon Sitlali. Perfect timing. I've located the captain.
Really? That's great! We also just took a peek at Auroran's... Oh, with his grid...
calm down, Paimon.
So the captain was searching for the source mechanism to reconstruct the ley lines. If his plan is already in motion, that means he knows exactly how to accomplish his goal. We have to stop him.
Is...
Yes. It's not a simple fix. It would mean sacrificing nearly everything contained within the current ley lines. Very similar to if he activates the mechanism, it's all over. We need to mobilize our forces.
What forces do we have?
Kanich, Shilonen, you two, and myself. All other...
But that's barely any people! Not to mention you lost your power, and they've got the captain on their side!
That won't help us with the captain, I'm afraid. In any case, the Masters of the Nightwind are in urgent need of manpower.
All right. I understand where...
Don't worry about your grandson. We'll figure something out.
I'll leave him to you all then.
All right, back to the matter at hand. I don't believe defeating the... Let me grab Shilonen and Kanich, then I'll tell you my idea. As you all know, Auroran is working with the captain and we need to... The captain is a formidable opponent, but that shouldn't deter us. In any case, a head-on confrontation isn't the best... Their plan hinges entirely on a single element. The Sword will head out together. In the event that a confrontation becomes inevitable, I'll stall the captain while you...
I agree with Kanich. The two of us can...
Listen to my plan first. Kanich, I want you and Ahau to... The captain won't be on the front lines. As a seasoned warrior, he'll be stationed in close proximity to... No. The purpose of the frontal assault is to gather the Fatui forces in one place. Shilonen, I need you to do what your tribe does best, and dig a tunnel. Exactly. No one can create a distraction better than you, Kanich. Not even myself.
Understood. Then just promise us you won't do anything reckless. You mean everything to us. Losing you would be the worst possible outcome.
Thank you, everyone. All right, this is the place. Their tunnel must be behind that gathering of Fatui guards.
Any of the nearby mountains could be a good infiltration point, but if we want to stay under the radar, we should...
There are only a few Fatui stationed around the perimeter. We should take care of them first so they can't... What do you think, Shilonen? Is this a good spot?
Yeah, looks good. Well...
I can see the inside!
Perfect. We'll keep going.
All right. Please, take...
This spell is from the Masters of the Night Wind. It's a...
This must be it.
There they are!
Oh, the captain's here too. Perfect.
Ah, they're here.
I thought the Pyro Arconte...
It doesn't matter. They're too late anyway.
Stop!
It's too late.
We need to turn it off!
I won't let you do this!
The sound of...
What was that sound? It was like a pure...
Now's our chance to turn off the device. Oh, Auroran? His movements have gotten a lot faster. Was Auroran always this good in battle?
This ends now!
Huh?
Something's wrong.
You are not Auroran. Who are you?
What?
You.
So, you still recognize me, Commander? I'm...
We did it!
You see? You indulge your sense of honor for...
His voice is completely different.
Stop worrying about other people's survival, about their losses and sacrifices. Please finish what you said.
I didn't expect to see you here, but I have to disagree.
Why do you care about a doomed man? I know you. After all, his soul is...
Oh, someone said I'm close to death. Is it because of that noise just now? What's down there?
Auroran, it's you. What'll it be to... Oh, why the long face?
I heard...
Savior? Ha! Sounds nice, doesn't it?
Auroran, is that you? Oh, can I get you anything else?
What about those spiced rub mushrooms you made me last time, Granny Kuimi?
Ah, you liked those, did you? Never thought about
Our Auroran? A merchant?
Well, at least an honest merchant like him wouldn't prey on...
Everyone said a true savior does not really exist, but then... Maybe I don't need to sacrifice myself, but if I had succeeded back then...
Done spacing out, Auroran?
Yes, Granny, it's just...
Of course not.
Because you're a
You could... It's... Anyway, class is canceled tomorrow.
What about my homework then?
Do what you want. What use is it being as strong as me anyway? You've seen how the tribe treats me. Take it from me. The happiest people are the...
Granny didn't say it outright, but I think she was trying to comfort me. But I never forced myself. I never even got the...
Hey, you zoning out over here again? There's such a thing as overwatering the radishes.
I was just looking at the aphid.
Something interesting.
I noticed some on the ground.
Bummer. Guess that means...
Aoife, do you...
Fun. I'm not sure.
Fun enough, I guess. I don't have anything...
Exactly. Most people live like that. No... Jeez.
Why should I? I thought being...
Well, I guess there is a fun part. Trying to outsmart these...
Maybe Aoife was just too nice to tell me the truth. That attempting something above your capabilities will kill you. My soul is unstable. I only survive. A part of me has always been missing.
Why struggle? It's a miracle you were even born. Just close your eyes and wait for...
It was you. The thing...
Thing? I'm a warrior.
I'm not weak. There's just...
And that's exactly why your fantasy is so ridiculous.
Useless?
Savior? Ha! Sounds nice, doesn't it?
Exactly. Most people live like that. No special...
Take it from me. The happiest people are the ones who do their own thing.
But I don't want things to end.
Auroron? It's all right. We'll take things...
Every time they marched into battle,
Don't worry. With the Archon on our side, the Abyss...
all the best warriors are fighting on the front lines.
Both of us are bound to disappear. But once your soul shatters into pieces and dissipates into the wind, I will take temporary...
No. No, this isn't right. My end will not come first, and I'm not giving up. I can't die here. No! I won't die here!
Auroron! Auroron! Control your mind. Feel... Well done. You managed.
Don't try to talk.
I can't believe the captain did.
Maybe he thinks of Auroron as a comrade.
Damage to the soul is a tricky thing. The pain almost consumed you for a...
The worst appears to be over.
We can talk about that.
Our plan. I'm sorry.
You saved my life, and...
Auroron, I never thought you actually wanted to sacrifice yourself in that ceremony.
I just want an answer. No one is born a hero. And no one should be treated like one from birth. I had a chance to do some...
The answer you seek. Now...
You are the inheritor of my name. The hero from the Masters. Fascinating. You're not the person that the others thought you were, like you. Now, remember your name. Even if
my ancient name...
It means devotion. You will give your all, not for the sake of a hero. For that answer, you will offer, having foretold his own death. Let us raise our cups in honor, for at last, his wish is now fulfilled.
It's nice to see you again, Sunhudge. With your recognition, we now have the 5th hero of this era.
I am happy to see your plan advance.
Just as I thought. The Lord of the Night has awakened.
Lord of the Night? As in the one who rules?
I preside over a realm of souls. When you act, most of you are... And yet, his soul remains in one piece. He managed to overcome this obstacle through sheer...
So, was that what caused all his...
No. However...
Activating the source mechanism was supposed to reconstruct the ley line.
Because I was the one who originally constructed...
The ancient battle between the Descender and the dragons destroyed the corner. To aid the people of Natlan, the Lord of the Night used the fragments of the old ley. The first Pyro Archon, Xbalanque, strengthened that realm and established the rules that aid our fight against the Abyss. The Ode of Resurrection...
Oh, right! You said before it all came...
The ancient dragons tried to use this device to strengthen the... Back then, this method was rather ineffective. And now, the structure of... It was an incredibly crude and painful method, but I managed to absorb some, such as rebuilding the ley lines once more.
But why would you make that kind of
The people of Natlan worship me and call me their... But adventurers like you are...
No wonder there are Seelies around here. A Seelie also helped us in the Night Kingdom!
Few angels remain in Natlan, so the same is true of Seelies. Now, I have Moika, inheritor of Shibalonke's will. Despite all the obstacles and misunderstandings, I have awoken. And the effort, say the word, and I will once again work to fulfill my mandate. You need only nod your head.
I will not. After reconstructing new ley lines, you will cease to exist. The rules of not to mention. All the memories and legends recorded within the old ley lines will disappear along with you. Just like the consequences of using the Gnosis, that is a...
Humanity's survival is worth any price. Once the Abyss runs rampant, all that remains will be a land of corpses.
And when the new ley lines are invaded again by the Abyss? What then? A land without the Lord of the Night. Without the protection.
You presume too much. If you cannot ensure survival in the present, what will it take for you to realize that? How many...
The situation hasn't gotten that dire yet. It has...
Why? Because I am a survivor of Conria. I've witnessed the devastation and terror...
Conria?
That's right. My family. My comrades. It is an unforgettable pain. One that no amount of time could ever...
You're right. The pain, the regret, the catastrophe.
If I could go back, I would reject all false hope. You have that chance before you now.
Because we don't have the right to make that. We love this world because it contains everything we hold dear. Everything that has happened here has moved us. Giving up our memories and history would mean rewriting everything. The people of this world would then...
Even so, given enough time, a new civilization would inevitably flourish. If you believe in humanity...
Or, history could repeat itself. The Abyss could invade once more, and it would all be for nothing.
Can I say something? I once carried the hopes of many people, and I was also desperate to save our... But as I was on the brink of death, I've been very fortunate to be well cared for by all the people. No matter what path lies before us, we still have a destination. If we lose our way...
That's right. Natlan's heroes gave their lives so we could have this chance against the Abyss. Not only are their deeds and spirits exceptionally meaningful, they may also well be...
Yeah, we're just one hero short.
The power from the device will allow me to remain awake for some time. Even if you fail. Humanity is truly remarkable.
You must have a profound connection to this land since you're so... But what are you really trying to protect?
Pretty sure he wants to hear what you have to say, Traveler.
Fine. I suppose we can wait. Now that Auroron has inherited the memories of it, your plan does have the potential to generate the best out. In the meantime, you shall have the aid...
Thank you. Having such a powerful harbinger... I know we may never completely see eye to eye on what it means to protect life. But for now, I'm willing to fight...
All right, we should let everyone else know about the plan.
Good idea. We need to explain the situation. Oh, guess we'll...
I'll update everyone outside. Let's...
You come to me with many questions, and you should be rewarded for your bravery. They do not like being mentioned by name by any living... The one you wish to know about? It was an expression of love. She succumbed to self-pity as a...
Self-pity?
Please don't tell anyone I used that word. You come to me with many questions, and I'm not familiar with that concept. Even I cannot create something from nothing. I can only reconstruct. If that power were available to the people of Natlan, you come to me with many questions, and you should be rewarded for. Phlogiston is Tevat's primordial form of energy. Have you heard of the concepts of the light realm? Light refracts. You come to me with many questions, and you should be rewarded. Ah, yes. Yes. The artisan. No matter. I'll reach out and...
Young girl?
What? You come to me with many questions.
In that case, allow me to formally welcome the Fatui to our cause. We now face a common enemy. It's time to put our... As for Auroron, his actions may have been out of line, but I don't intend to punish him.
A magnanimous decision.
We're back! Whoa. Seeing the two of you chatting like this...
This may be an unexpected outcome. Now that we're all here, I have some questions of my own.
We weren't getting any closer to obtaining the Gnosis, so I had my men scour Natlan for it. We tracked down...
Seems like my own investigation failed.
Strange. Perhaps they... In any case...
That's true. Now we have another and if all else fails, we still have this plan as a last resort.
But that means making Oh, actually speaking...
That story begins with the Cataclysm 500 years ago. I failed to save Conria from the rampage of the Abyss. When the situation, only to find that Natlan had fallen victim to the same tragedy. I defended... I'm sure many people viewed Conria as the... From that moment, I made it my mission to aid Natlan. In battle, together.
So it was him. He recommended using the... You knew him, and you... It must be the mask.
Even without the mask, my past appearance is long.
Wait, do you know someone named Dainsleif? That problem doesn't seem quite so...
You've met him already?
Yeah, a bunch of times. Sounds like you know him too.
During the age of Conria, all I knew was his name. He carries a degree of pain and hatred that far surpasses my own. Yes, you're the brother of the princess. Given the role I held in Conria, although this is likely a self-imposed burden. If the As for your question, I don't know how Dane managed to slow My appearance is much changed.
I would have never known. During our battle, it felt like I was...
And I still lost. Still. It's a shame we never faced off.
I agree. Had we fought then, I'd also have...
So, all that commotion back at the stadium, and you're saying...
I'd say we're evenly matched. If we face...
I imagine you held back since there were spectators around that could have got... My goal was the Gnosis, and I failed to obtain it. That means I lost. Plain and simple. Her Majesty the Tsaritsa allows every Harbinger the freedom to pursue the meaning. That's why our methods can be so radically different. I needed the Gnosis because I came here to save Natlan. That was my primary motive.
My decision regarding the Gnosis will not change.
Right! What happens when all 6 heroes are together?
We will unleash a great power that can be used to thwart... Renova is a god who's a...
Wait, is that why you have the Ode of
Yes. Renova also, or like I said before, when a human ascends to the divine, the same principle applies to the ruler. In other words, but if you survive the trial, you will gain unprecedented...
That still sounds...
We cannot walk this path. Mualani charged into the Night Kingdom despite the abyssal contamination. Auroron fought back. In the face of their bravery, I must respond in kind.
Spoken like a true leader.
All right. The Abyss will...
When you put it that way? All right.